let me tell you a story. And I promise, it's relevant. 100 years ago, give or take, a catastrophe fell this land. The goddess of magic, Mystara, was murdered. Her essence scattered to the wind and the weave. Yes, I am serious. The weave, which was the essence of all magic in Faerun,
Welcome.
was dispersed and shattered. Pockets of blue flame erupted from the ground. Giant motes of earth tore themselves away. Entire cities were replaced by land from another planet. But it didn't. But this spell plague didn't just affect the land. No. Those exposed to it, those like Vansi Bloodscar, they were changed. Some were given terrible magical powers. Others were driven mad. Still others were able to hide their scars. But here in Neverwinter, those Spellscars over the last 100 years, give or take, have been sent, well, since the Lord Protector arrived. Those with the Spellscars have been sent to Helmshold, to a sanitarium. Sanatorium? To a halfway house in Helmshold to attempt to control. But all were forced out of Neverwinter. Some remain, hiding, fearing being separated from friends and family by the rule of Lord Never. Excuse me, Lord Neverember. In any case, one of those is the wife of Sergeant Linkletter. We met him earlier, back when we first arrived here, actually. He was the sergeant on the beach, not on the beach proper, but at that first fire. And well, Sergeant Knox has asked me to check on him. He's not been around for a couple of days. So, check we shall. Whoa, that was a frame rate drop in half. I am sorry. But let's go ahead. Two things. One, before we get too far. We remember that we were in the double seal weekend. Well, apparently it gave me a lot more than what I expected. So I went ahead and I did some shopping. We picked up this Agile Armor, which was an upgrade, the Shadow Amulet, and the Ring of Celerity. All upgrades to what we had. And available from the Seal vendor. As it is, we also...
I'm an honest fighter.
Yes, I understand that. George, my new companion. Normally, the basic companions in Neverwinter cost 2 gold to hire on, but this hireling came for free thanks to the intervention of Sergeant Knox. So, let's go ahead. This is Linkletter's house.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
Please, dear! Please!
Joseph.
It's my wife, Dorothea. She was spell-scarred last winter. We've been hiding it so she wouldn't be sent to Helmshold, but she's been getting worse. I called on help from the wizard Rizard. He's helped her before. His medicine will change Dorothea back, but only if she's been subdued. And I cannot strike my own wife. She's in a frenzy and has locked herself upstairs. Please, can you help me?
Yes, I can. So let's go ahead. Rizard.
Perhaps you can help. I've given Dorothea some medication that will return her to her human form, but it will only work if she's cold, or at least has been subdued. Unfortunately, Josef could never raise a hand against his dear wife, and in her current state, I fear subduing her might prove difficult, even for one of your skill.
Well, it's glad to know I'm getting some notoriety. Let's kick in the door. Dorothy? That's not good. Big red circle. Okay, I'm not sure why I didn't.
What's happening to me? Oh, what have I become?
We came through the cataclysm. We'll get through this.
Me.
Josef.
Rizard tells me she could change again at any time. He also said he can help her if we can get her to this hidden hospice in the ruins of the Tower of Solace. As part of Sergeant Knox's squad, I enforce the Protector's law and exile the Spellscars to the sanatorium at Helmshold. The wheel turns, doesn't it?
Don't worry, I'll talk to Rizard after I loot. Sorry, guys.
I'm so glad you're back to yourself, love.
I can stabilize your condition, but only if you remain calm.
Are you hurt?
Dorothea's condition is worse than I thought. The Protector's cruel law would exile her to Helmshold. But if we can get her to my hidden hospice in the Tower of Solace, I can treat her. Unfortunately, we cannot move her in the open in this state. But I know of hidden paths through the sewers that lead most of the way.
We fought kobolds and were-rats down there. The sewers aren't always safe.
True. The dead rats sometimes move through those sewers. But there's no time to wait, lest Dorothea be discovered. You'll have to be her guardian. I'll give you some of my elixir. Should Dorothea become afraid, give her a dose before she begins to transform. If she changes fully, I fear you'll have to subdue her once more. It's best that Josef does not see his beloved wife in such a state. I'll have him wait for you on the other side.
Yes, I'll get her safely there. After I loot the house. Sorry, it's a habit. Luckily, all he had was that.
Dorothea, I was so worried.
We'll get out of here. So, yeah.
I'm an honest fighter.
Not everyone is always how do you want to say, entirely supportive of Neverwinter's rule, but we'll do what we can. Apparently there's a sewer entrance closer than where I am, so
A smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
Thank you for doing this. I don't want anyone to get hurt on my account, but I do want to be able to see my family again.
let's get moving. We need to stay far enough ahead of Dorothea. Or at scum. Okay. And no, I wasn't calling them names. That's actually the title that popped up. So, can we run back here? Is there anything over here I can grab? No, not yet. So, back to Dorothea. Clear it out. There's a sewer mage right there. Hi. Go away. And yes, half of this mission is keeping ahead of Dorothea. Now I could come back and pick all these up before I go, but that would just take more time. We're going to come here as fast as we can. There's nobody down there. Grab this. One more. Get out in front. Scum, 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 scum. Hi, how you doing? Let's top off the HP pool here. Shouldn't proceed without Dorothea. She's almost here. There's a sewer mage and a sewer guard. We're going to stealth here. And
I'm all right.
good deal. Cowl, new belt. Okay, that's the exit. So I'll come over here, grab this. Ooh, an unidentified album item. So let's see what we got through here, since I didn't have a chance to before. We've got a level 17 dagger. +2 parrying dagger, which should replace Mansbane. Yeah, I know, it wasn't that long ago, we just got that.
I'm an
Look
honest
who's
fighter.
here. Should we kill you in front of your little wife, Joseph?
Okay, see some behind there.
Keep away from my
More of them. Hi. Why didn't you jump? And of course she wanders back there to fall.
Those bandits picked the wrong time to get their revenge. Thank you for dealing with them, but there are more up ahead, and I don't think we'll be able to move Dorothea. The tower is nearby. We must get Rizard and bring him back swiftly. It's Dorothea's only chance.
Well, that's fine. We are going to do something. I don't know if it's actually necessary. I've only triggered these guys once or twice, but I'm a Luthor, so grab those. Top off the HP pool. Jump on Fang. Okay, there we go. And pick up all the loot here real quick. We come over here and deal with Spider? Spider. Hi. Grab this. Grab this. Alright guys, let's go ahead and hop over. We cleared out the return trip. Find Razad. Talk to him.
I heard fighting Boulogne feared the worst. I only hope poor Dorothea is undamaged. Let us go to her at once.
Undamaged. Really? Go ahead and pop a potion. You're faster than I am, dude. How is that possible? And apparently you're nothing. So.
There we go. You should feel better now. I'm sorry this happened, but at least these brigands will no longer disturb my work. Thank you for bringing Dorothea to me. I already have a room prepared for her where we will make her as comfortable as possible. Now, if you will excuse me, I really must get Dorothea to the tower so we can begin her treatment.
Of course.
Dorothea, let's see you to your room.
New arm guards, new cuffs. Let's get back to Protector's Enclave. Check in with Sergeant Knox. He may have something more for us to do.
A smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
Okay, I'm still recording here. Had to double check. Don't want another repeat of the Tower District. That was disappointing to say the least. Evil Witch. Hi, Evil Witch. Guess what? We're gonna hitch a ride here. I can do that every 12 seconds, give or take. More if my the more higher my recovery score is. But let's roll on here.
Protectors on. I feared it was something like this. I'm glad Dorothy is getting help, but something about all this just feels wrong. We're going to follow up on this Razad character.
Okay.
I want to know more about that Razad character who helped Dorothy Linkletter. I've heard a rumor that someone matching his description was seen talking to Twallow the Bright, one of the city's preeminent wizards. Go to Twallow's home and talk to him there. He may be able to tell us more about Razad.
Sounds like a plan. I leveled up, so we'll take a look here. What did I get? Standard. 1 power point, 1 feat point. We'll go ahead and... do I want the second level of bait and switch? Refill the stealth meter, drop a decoy. Let's go ahead and get the second level, the damage upgrade to Cloud of Steel. And what do we want? Well, now that I have a companion, I'll go ahead and prioritize less threat. Means the PvE guys will be more likely to attack the Guardian fighter than me, which is what we want. Next level, stealth. We'll have to decide between adding stealth when I roll, increase deflection, or just straight damage, and we'll probably go top and bottom here. Why? Well, take a look at that one more time. I'm not using a lot of stealth, here lately, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. So let's go pay a visit to Tualo. Oh, wait. Before we do that, let's take a look at our new equipment. The equipment we picked up along the way. So, take a look. Well, these cuffs, less defense, but a lot more power. So, you know what? I'll take the power over the straight defense and hit points. More bang for the buck. Rarely a bad thing. So either one of these is going to be better than what I have. Let's put this in there and grab this Eye of Enchantment out of it. Okay, time to look at the weapons. I've got a +2 parrying dagger, which is better than either one of my weapons. Same with this restoring dagger. Okay, so the question is, which is better? Deflection, do I want... Okay, do I want double deflection, or do I want to split between deflection and lifesteal? Well, what's my deflection right now? 1%. Well, deflection chance 15%. So let's drop one dagger in. And the deflection chance is still 15.2, so that has not changed. Did that... Not... Oh wait, that was the lifesteal dagger. That was dumb of me. So the parrying dagger, there, 131 now, so it's now up to 16.8. If I put the other one in, I can, oh, so I only had one restoring. Yeah. So slightly less critical chance. How much lifesteal am I getting? I'm getting 60, which is 1%. So every 100, I gain 1. Every 1,000, I gain 13. So let's take a look. What happens when I put the second restoring in? 120 lifesteal, that's 2.8%. Well, you know what? I'm not taking that much damage here. I've got my Guardian Fighter in front of me. I think this will work. Let's go. I've equipped up.
I'm an honest fighter.
Grab new belt, grab that. Hi guys. Get rid of the crew. Oh, hi. Can I save you? Nope. Oh, dang. There was a guy hiding over here. I didn't want to call attention to it, but here we go. What happened? He was on his way to work, heard an awful noise and strange lights coming out of the Tualo's house. Then monsters coming out of the front door. The way is open, the world is ours, people died. Stay here until it's safe, which is a stupid idea. Get out of here, go somewhere where it's safe.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
What's this? Master, perhaps we should listen to Corthon's warning. Zod worries me too. I have heard you've been conducting research with a new associate, a spell-scarred elven wizard named Zod. If this is the person who I think it may be, you are in grave danger. Nearly a year ago, I was visited by a tall elven wizard by that name who claimed to be researching the spell plague. His methods were dangerous, his motives suspect. I feared he was only interested in studying the spell plague to exploit it for his own ends. I tried to reason with him, but he would not listen. He hired a company of adventurers for an expedition deep into the chasm, claiming he would return with unimaginable power. I never heard from him again. If your new friend is the same Zod, then I urge you to cut off all ties and assist him in no more research. There are forces down here beyond imagining, and if he has become their servant, I fear for all of Neverwinter. Something's going on in the chasm, then. Oh look, let's do this. Hi, how you doing? Ooh, more armor. I like armor. Read this. Wars of the Far Realm. Okay, we'll talk about that later.
Who's there? Thank Ogma, you're here. Master. Can you help my master? Oh, thank Ogma for sending help. I'm Lucian Pancrates, Master Tualo's apprentice. Master Tualo was working on a ritual when a portal opened and those Foulspawn began pouring out. He sealed the door, but many had already escaped and more were coming. We need to close that portal. I can remove the magic seal holding the door shut, but you'll have to go in and destroy the summoning crystals that power the portal.
Let's do this. Remove the seal. These guys are a little bit higher level than I am. Running away now. Hi, how you doing? Take out the summoning crystal. George. Oh, my inventory's full. Okay. Well, let's start dropping stuff right quick. Discard that. Anything I can't necessarily use, I'll just toss out. That is anything in red. Red doesn't. Renewing boots. Take a look at this guy. Strange book, though in bad shape. you can make out the book's title, Transmogrification of the Spell Plague. It appears to be the book Tuala was working from when he died. Let's grab it. Grab that moonstone. Loot the chest while I'm here. Hi, how you doing? You didn't see that? No, you didn't. Lucian?
You did it! You closed the portal! Alas, it was too late for Master Tuolo. But how could this have happened? Let me see the ritual book. Strange. The ritual in this book is wrong somehow. It's supposed to grant insight into the spell plague, but instead, it opens a portal into the nightmarish far realm. We're all lucky to be alive. Master Tuolo was lent this book by his friend Razad just this afternoon. This must have been some horrible mistake, mustn't it?
I'm not so sure. Dagger. New weapon. Weapons are good. Especially the weapons that are outlined in gold, because that means they're better than what I have. Let's come down here. Loot the nodes. And let's go let
I'm an
Knox
honest
know what we
fighter.
found. Okay, so while we have a chance, let's talk about the Far Realm. Now this is all out of character, so DJayH doesn't know it, but I do. The Far Realm is the home of the is the current home of the Illithids, the Mind Flayers. One of the iconic enemies in Dungeons and Dragons, right behind the Beholders. I'd say just behind the Beholders, and how well known they are. But Illithids are basically Chthonic? Cthulhu? Yeah, Cthulhu mythos meets D&D. Let's check in with Sergeant Knox.
Protector's Enclave needs your help.
It always does.
This is bad. If the apprentice's memory is correct, then Razad must have given that book with a booby-trapped ritual to Tuolo right after you left Linkletter's house. It could have just been a mistake. But the timing is too convenient, and my gut says something's wrong. What we found out about Razad may just be a coincidence, but my gut says otherwise. Linkletter needs to know. He's out in a part of the city called the Beggar's Nest, hunting down another dead rat's warren. Find him, and tell him what you've learned. By your mater's tears. I hope I'm wrong. Those two have suffered enough.
Okay. Well, you've heard our task, you've heard our mission, but you won't see it right now. We're going to go ahead and cut this video right here. We've been at it for, just over half an hour. So, if you enjoyed this video, if you'd like to see more, go ahead, like, subscribe. It helps me out. Let me know what kind of content you like. If you didn't like it, let me know why down in the comments. Either way, I'm glad you took the time to watch, and we'll see you next time.